Okay, welcome to 1017's Twilight Podcasting. You have Nuru here, and what would be I have a special guest, special, very special. Can you please introduce yourself, sir?
What's up, everybody? My name is OG motherfucking Mac Drama. E's and P's, M's, Big B's. Whoop.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's bragging.
Okay, I want
And
to ask you a
assalamu
question.
alaikum.
Yeah, I would like to ask you a question about the Bloods movement. Because everybody be thinking like OG Mac, not you, but the other OG Mac that started the UBN, which actually started in prison on the West Coast. People don't know that.
That's Omar Porter. I know you're talking about.
Yeah. Can you please break down who brought the movement to the East Coast?
Well, there's two OG Macs. I'm OG Mac Drama, Drizzle. There's OG Mac, the other one. Omar Porter. He's part of UBN, United Blood Nation. That's was it a cartel of homies behind the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bloodline. We're also behind the wall, but it's different. UBN is very militant. So we and he started that East Coast faction. We
Mm-hmm.
existed around the same time, by the way. Though I was a little earlier, I moved to the East Coast, and I'm the West Coast one. He's the East Coast. I'm gonna give you a scenario. One time we got hemmed up in Staten Island, and they had the gang unit and all that come in, and they had a pyramid structure with pictures and faces. Soldiers, captains, blah blah blah, like they do the mafia. At the top, it was a blank. It said OG Mac. The other said OG Mac Drama, and it
Oh.
said they kept asking us, and they hit us up at a funeral. A homie, confidential, BIMP from Valentine.
Mm.
He got killed by this guy from Wolfpack who killed two cops. But then they got that fool too. Anyway, so we did at a confidential funeral, and the gang unit came and swept us all up. And so we in the interrogating room, and everybody pointed and said, "Who's OG Mac or says OG Mac Drama?" Everybody looked around. Everybody looked at me, and I smiled because I was right in there, right? And it said,
Mm-hmm.
"Is he black? Is he Puerto Rican?" As you know, I'm Afro Latino, and
Oh.
Moroccan. And so
Oh.
so they didn't know. And when I used to get arrested, I used to tell people I got Peru over my body, but they didn't know about that. I said I say Peru, something. I said I'm from Peru.